Now to our other top story. Scott Peterson is spared the death penalty, resentenced to life in prison. Now his fight for a new trial picks up steam.
But what are the odds that will actually happen? CBS 13's Marissa Perlman is live in San Mateo, getting answers tonight. Marissa.
Tony, well, this was an emotional day in court for both sides. For the first time in many years, we're hearing from the family of Laci Peterson. They think this death penalty should still stand, and also hoping tonight their words will keep Scott Peterson behind bars for the rest of his life. Scott Peterson, now 49, in handcuffs and an orange jumpsuit, appearing in the same courtroom where he learned he would be sentenced to death in March 2005. After nearly 2 decades on death row, that sentence now overturned. Peterson faces life in prison and the possibility of a new trial looming just months away. His family leading a crusade for his innocence.
There is no forensic evidence. There is no timeline to this crime. Scott Peterson is innocent.
But for the first time in years, we're hearing from Laci Peterson's family, the only ones allowed to speak in court. They stand behind Scott Peterson's guilty verdict. Brett Rocha, Laci's brother, held up a picture of his sister in court and said the sociopathic actions of Scott Peterson and the disregard for Laci and Connor's lives warrant the most severe punishment. Scott Peterson had prepared a statement to speak, but was denied by Judge Ann Christine Massullo.
I think he wanted to talk about that, and I think he just also wanted to reach out and tell the Rocha family that he understands their feelings.
Why do you think the judge denied the allocution?
In part because he's not entitled, also in part so as not to influence any potential new jury pool that may be chosen if he does get a new trial.
We asked criminal defense attorney Jennifer Mouses about Peterson's February court hearing that will determine whether he gets an entirely new trial based on a claim of juror misconduct. How likely is it that Scott Peterson will get a new trial come February?
You have a juror who went through very similar circumstances that lied to the court and to counsel about those experiences, perhaps to be get on the jury. If that is shown to the satisfaction of the court, then I think it is very likely that Mr. Peterson will get a new trial.
Well, if you may remember, last year the Supreme Court re-examined that murder conviction because juror number 7, also known as Strawberry Shortcake, did not disclose that she was the victim of a crime at the time of this trial. This all goes down here again in February, and Judge Massullo will have 90 days after a 1-week hearing to decide whether this new trial becomes a reality.
All right, very interesting. We know you'll stay on top of it. Thanks so much, Marissa.